back to Akshata's recipes. Today's recipe is a Meethi Peeth Perun, which is fresh methi or fenugreek leaves with a little bit of chickpea flour or besan. It's super easy to make and it's really delicious. I also have another recipe called Kanda Peeth Perun, which is on the similar lines, but you're using onions. I'll leave a link to that recipe below. So let's get started with today's recipe.
So friends, here I've taken 1 tablespoon of oil. Now this is 1 cup of methi or fenugreek leaves that I've chopped really fine. I'll tell you how to prepare it at the end of the video, to watch the video till the end. Now once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds or mohri or rye. Once they begin to splutter, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Half a teaspoon of asafoetida or hinga. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder. Now next I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of green chili and garlic paste. So I've taken 1 green chili and 2 cloves of garlic and made it into a fine paste. So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of that. And now we're going to fry this paste really well. Now we'll get the lovely aroma of this garlic and green chili. So fry this for about half a minute or so on a low flame. This paste really enhances the flavor of this recipe. And now I'm going to add 1 medium chopped onion. Now once you add the onion, you're going to fry the onion really well with the rest of the bagar or the fodni. And then we're going to cover and cook the onion for about a minute on a low flame, stirring in between. So cover it, and after after a few seconds, just remove the lid and just mix up everything really well. And let the onion fry well, and it'll become translucent too. And now once the onion is nice and fried, we're going to add our methi leaves or fenugreek leaves. So I leave a link to the video of how I clean and prep my methi, and watch the video till the end because I've explained as to how I've prepared the methi too for the recipe. Now mix all of this really well together. We're going to add some salt to taste. And I'm also going to add a pinch of sugar because methi is little on the bitter side, so just a pinch of sugar. And now mix everything really well. And again we're going to cover and cook this for about a minute on a low flame, stirring in between. So by doing that, what happens is the onion as well as the methi leaves some moisture. And you can see that it's nicely cooked and it's left some moisture now. So now we're going to add about 1/4 cup of chickpea flour or besan. And we're going to mix everything really well together. And again we're going to cover and cook this for about a minute on a low flame, stirring in between. So every few seconds, just take off the lid and mix all of this really well together. And then you'll soon find that the methi is nicely cooked, and so is the chickpea flour, the besan. And then what I like to do is just add about a teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee. And then I like to put the heat off and just cover and keep it for about half a minute or so. Now whatever of the besan kind of sticks to the bottom, just scrape it off. That also enhances the flavor of the dish. And that's it guys, your Meethi Peeth Perun is all ready. So do try out this recipe.
hope you enjoyed today's recipe and I hope you give it a try. Now, just a few tips about methi. Now, if you're especially for beginners, if you want to know how to clean your methi, I leave a link below in the description box. Now, what I do is once I'm done with plucking out the methi leaves, I soak it in water to which I've added salt for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you just pick up the leaves, put them in a colander, and again rinse them. You will see how much of water, how much of residue is there in the water. There's a lot of mud and residue. So it's a very important step that you do clean your methi really, really well. And then once you put it in the colander, just wash it once or twice again, dry it up completely by patting it with a dry cloth, and then you chop it up. It's much easier. So I've got quite a few methi recipes and other leafy vegetable recipes. I'll leave all those recipes down in the description box as well as the comment section. So thank you for joining me today to see this recipe, and I'll catch you soon in my next video, sooner than you think. This is Akshata signing off. Take care guys. Bye.